Hey guys, I will go also live on Instagram. Just a minute. Am I live? Yes, I'm live. So let me see. How can I? Okay. Welcome to Mindful Monday, a weekly live series that helps high performing executives to save 10 hours a week to make time to actually what matters for your family, for your friends, for gym, for your health, and especially for yourself without feeling guilty and like feeling falling behind at work. You know, the person who always says yes and goes above and beyond and somehow ends up stressed and exhausted and underappreciated. That might be you. And here is why that is dangerous and that will keep you stuck and not move you forward. I had a client who spent extra 10 hours a week perfecting work no one noticed. She did over hours, she go above and beyond. She was the one who always said yes to everything. She was the one who always over delivers. And she felt proud at it first because she thought over delivering means she is being seen and she's being validated and she is being successful, until she realized people kept asking more and more from her because she was the one who always said yes to everything. And she was giving so much, yet no one respected her boundaries because she said the norm of being the helpful one is normal for her. And people saw her like the one who always says yes, and she's the one who always over delivers. So the people assumed this is the norm, this is the standard, and this is how she functions. And the very trait that makes you an incredible contributor, the over deliverer, is exactly what makes you the easiest to exploit. I already uploaded a content of this about people who over deliver are the easiest to exploit, and people felt resonated, they felt seen. And it tells me exactly why. Because people learn from the beginning on, the one who works hard, the one who over delivers, the one who always says yes is the successful one and is the one who is safe in a job or is safe in general. But it's quite the opposite. You will you will quickly realize that it will lead to burnout and you will feel exhausted and you will question your life, you will question everything around you because you choose everything external just to validate yourself in order to seem successful, but internally you are crumbling, you are just doubting yourself, you're overthinking, you're not there where you want to be, you're not at peace, and that is not helping you. And that is exactly what I see in high performers. They often think if they work harder, they will be valued. And the reality is, people will take your effort for granted. That is what I said before. If you are the one who always says yes, who always over deliver, people will take that for granted and take this as a clue of that this is your norm and this is normal. And it is not just me saying this. Actually, studies show overachievers are more likely to get burnt out because their effort is assumed and not rewarded. It is assumed. They will assume that you are the one who always gives everything and will always go above and beyond. And then you will keep being in the cycle of over delivering and being exploited. You end up being exhausted and you get burnt out. And then you will feel lost in a freedom and a sense of joy. And you will question everything because you're exhausted and you don't feel peace. And just because you keep saying yes, just because you keep over delivering and think it's helping your career or your relationship, but in reality, it is draining your energy. It is reducing your influence and leaving zero time for what matters the most for you. And what matters the most is especially yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, no one else will. If you don't take time for what matters, your family, your health, your friends, your freedom, then they will assume that is your norm to be the over deliverer. And they will assume, okay, we can give her everything because she is easy to work with, and easy means she's easy to exploit. Let's talk about now how to get out of it. And the good news is you can get out of it. You don't have to keep over delivering to be valued. I help high performers like you to create boundaries, save 10 plus hours a week, and finally feel in control without sacrificing results. If this sounds like you, if you feel like, oh my god, this is exactly how I'm feeling, I feel seen, I feel like this is my life, I don't know how to get out of it, let's talk about it. We can stop the cycle before you get burned out, before you get exhausted, before you overthink everything. My program helps exactly high performing executives help save 10 hours a week, set boundaries that actually stick, and create more time for family, health, and themselves without feeling guilt or falling behind at work. When you wait, the workload grows and the guilt gets heavier, and the cycle will continue of overworking, and it will keep repeating. And the longer you stay in that pattern, the harder it becomes to create real change. And the sooner you learn these tools, lifetime tools, you will change your complete life because you now have the tools to give yourself to bring yourself out of the cycle, not being stuck, to actually move forward. That's the goal. To achieve the goals, all of the goals, but with peace and with self-respect, or not being older, not being exploited. Because you respect yourself, you respect your time, and you always respect your peace first. You come first. And the sooner you learn these tools, the sooner you get your time, your energy, and your peace back. If this hits home, click the link in my bio or drop a message just messaging me ready, and we will map out how you can finally reclaim your energy and time in just 3 steps. And this is the exact 3 step I use with my private clients. Don't wait, because waiting just costing you time, and this time you can use in change. And let's do this. We will see us in the next live. And here also, thank you for watching, guys. We will see us in the next live.